The first thing that we have to do is register a domain, and your domain is your web address. And you can see right here that my web address is nyctechclub.com. So we're going to register a domain together, and then what we're going to do is go and get hosting service. And what hosting does is it runs your website and it stores all of your content. So you need to make sure that you have a domain and you have hosting in order to run a WordPress website. So what I want you to do is go to the video description and click on the link to the text tutorial, and you should come to this page right here on how to create an e-commerce website with WordPress 2018. And this is the text tutorial for this entire video. So you can always come here and reference any step that you need to. And what I want you to do once you come to this website is come down to step number 1, which is registering a domain and getting hosting. And what we're going to do is go to a website called InMotion to get our domain and hosting. And I want you to click on this link right here on step number 1 because it's going to bring you to a special page where you can register a domain for free and save 55% off on hosting. So go ahead and come down here and click on this. And once you come to the InMotion website, this is where we're going to go to register our free domain and get our hosting service. And I use InMotion for a lot of my different websites because they're super fast, really reliable, they're cheap, and they have great customer service. And that's why I'm going to recommend them to you. So once you click on the link to come to this special page to get your free domain, what I want you to do is come down here and you should see 3 different plans: the launch plan, the power plan, and the pro plan. And we're going to focus on the launch and the power plan because the pro plan has a little too much and it's a little too expensive for what we need. So the launch plan is going to give you a free domain and let you host up to 2 different websites. So if you only want to build 1 or 2 websites, then you want to choose the launch plan. And the power plan is also going to give you a free domain and let you host up to 6 different websites. So if you want to build a bunch of different websites, then you want to choose the power plan. And for this video tutorial, since we're only building 1 website together, I'm going to choose the launch plan, but you can pick whatever plan that you want. And once you're ready, I want you to hover over the Order Now button and then click on the 1-year option. And now you should come to this page right here. And before we go and register our free domain, we're going to configure our server. So what I want you to do is come down to where it says Data Center. And what you want to do is select the data center that's closest to you. And since I live in New York, I'm going to select the East Coast option. And then once you're ready, come down to dedicated IP and make sure that the no thanks is selected because this is an extra cost and a service that we don't really need, and we can always add this back later. And once you're ready, come down to the content management system auto installer section. And what's great about InMotion is they can install WordPress for you, so you don't have to do this manually. All you have to do is select this option right here that says install WordPress, and then you're good to go. So once you're ready, let's click on the continue button. And now what we're going to do is register our domain. So again, make sure that you click on the link in the text tutorial or the video description to come. And now what we're going to do is register our free domain. So again, make sure that you clicked on the link. And now what we're going to do is register our free domain. So again, make sure that you click on the link in the text tutorial or the video description to come to the InMotion website, so that you can register a domain for free and save 55% off on your hosting. And once you come to this page right here, if you already own a domain and you want to use it for this video tutorial, you can always select this option right here that says I already own this domain, and then just type in your domain right here. If you want to register a new domain, make sure that this option at the top is selected, and then come down to the search box right here and then type in the domain that you want to register. So for this example, I typed in NYC Tech Club, and once you're ready, let's click on the search button. And once the search results come back, if you see this notification that says great news, your domain is available, then all you have to do is click on this button right here that says add to cart. And if your domain isn't available, then what you want to do is come back in here and type in a new domain and search to see if that one's available. And you can see once we add the domain to our shopping cart, it shows up right here. And what we can do is remove the domain privacy. So we don't really need this, and it's an extra cost, but you can keep this if you want. So what I want to do is remove this by clicking on the X right here. And now you can see that we have the domain that we're going to register for free right here. And then we have our web hosting right here. And you should see a very large discount right here. And this is actually the largest discount that you can get with InMotion using the affiliate link in the text tutorial and the video description. So make sure that you use that, and you should see a 55% off discount right here. Okay, so once you're ready, all you have to do is click on the continue button right here. And again, you're going to see this notification right here for the domain privacy. And if you want, you can add this. But again, it's an extra cost that you don't really need. So I'm not going to add this. So I'll just make sure that this option is selected that says no thanks. And once you're ready, come down here and click on the continue button one more time. And now what we have to do is register our account. So if you already have an account with InMotion, you can just type in your login information right here. But if you are a new customer, and now what we're going to do is register our account. So if you're a returning customer, you can just type in your login information right here. If this is your first time using InMotion, then what you want to do is type in your email address right here. And once you're ready, go ahead and click on continue. And once you come to the next page, all you have to do is come down to the bottom and click I agree to the terms, and then click on the checkout button. And once you register your domain and get hosting with InMotion, what I want you to do is go to your email inbox. And you should see this email from InMotion titled Welcome to InMotion Hosting. And once you open it up, you'll see some login details. So first in this box, you should see the account management panel login details. And what you can do here is access your hosting account, your domain, and any other services that you have with InMotion. So what you want to do is click on this button right here to set your password for the account management panel. And you can do this on your own. We don't really need to log into the account management panel, so we're not going to do this together. And once you're done, what I want you to do is come back to this email and then come down to the bottom to the WordPress details section. And this is where you're going to find the details to log into your WordPress website. And what we want to do is come down here to this login section, and we want to use this URL to log into the new WordPress website that we're making. So go ahead and click on this. And once you come to this page, this is where you're going to put in your username and your password that you're going to find in your InMotion email. So if I go back here, you can see that we have the username and password right here. So go ahead and copy and paste that into these two sections right here. And then once you're ready, all you have to do is click on the login button. And once you're logged in, this is your WordPress dashboard. And this is where you're going to go to create all of your different pages and posts and all of your different products for your e-commerce website. And before we get started, I do want to note that I am using a different domain name for this e-commerce tutorial. So the domain name is nycshopshop.com. And if you ever want to check out the demo e-commerce website, go ahead and go to nycshopshop.com, and then you can check out the e-commerce website that we're learning how to make today. Okay, so once you're logged in, what we're going to do So what I want you to do is go back to the text tutorial.